Guys, hello everyone. Welcome to the Real Deal podcast / workshop.
Yep.
We changed a little bit the name from the podcast to the workshop. And today we have a very special guest, Adilet. This guy is the one who's rocking right now social media that is related to the real estate. And I'm very excited to pick your brain on several questions and hear your story, Adilet. Welcome to the podcast.
Great. Thank you for having me.
Adilet, I think it will be good to start from the beginning and find out how did you end up in Dubai?
Well, in my early 20s, when I was just 21 in 2012, I always had this dream to work for the multinational company, to have this managerial position, which is all came true. 8 years I was climbing the corporate ladder. I was happy. I reached certain managerial position. Then, full of surprise, pandemic came along.
Sorry, what kind of company was that?
It was travel retail, DXB Airport.
Mm-hmm.
I was working for Dubai Duty Free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have like 5,000 staff only in Dubai. It was quite big company, a billion company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and so when pandemic hit, what happened next?
Well, airport is closed. I'm the one who was closing the shops. It was quite hectic, quite unsurprising. It's like end of the world. Then no business. They had to let me go.
Okay, and what was your plan back then?
This is a funny one. I was trying to figure out how to make money because I've been sitting 9 months without single dirhams in my pocket. And I'm married and my wife got pregnant.
Oh, Jesus, what a story we will hear today.
So I was facing the wall. So I had to do something. The first thing came in mind, it's IT, programming. All my brothers do IT programming, the engineers, they're very smart except me. Well, guys, don't try in your 30s, try to pick up IT. It's impossible. I spent money on the certification, courses, and then the conclusion was you have to start these things very early, like IT programming. Then suddenly I decided to become YouTuber because lockdown, social media is booming, YouTubers making money everywhere. Every time you open, hey, you are sitting at home, you can make money. You can see this kind of advertisement. And
so you became a victim of this ads where do this and become rich quickly.
Yes.
I'm as well a big victim for such things. I'm always buying this kind of courses and now I stopped, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, then don't try to become YouTuber. It's tough. It's not easy.
Insight number 2.
Yeah, you will buy these old fancy cameras, but it takes time. It's if you're early, you have this inclination, you should do it. But in your early 30s, it's tough to pick up something. And I met one guy, my ex-colleague. His name is Talgat. I was free, and we had a conversation, and he resigned earlier, pursuing for something new. He became a real estate agent. And we was discussing, and I said, hey, average, I just was curious, how much do you do for average? How much do you earn? He said, 25,000 dirhams. He said, average 25,000? Oh my God, this is salary of my duty manager. What the hell? My life will change. I was working hard to climb the ladder and reach this kind of point. I mean, to earn 25,000 dirhams. Okay, great. Let me try. Then I knew about Springfield because Farouk's everywhere with his YouTube, and I saw you as well in your YouTube, and I was thinking, these guys rocking it. Okay, this is something maybe I can because I'm in sales. I was climbing the ladder. My work ethic is quite okay, and why not? And Abdullah Sayed, from the little brother of Farouk, he said, hey, I'm giving you a chance, an internship of 1 month. And my visa was also expiring. He said, this is the accelerating program. You have to learn how to call, script, talking. He explained the market analysis. We were focusing on the downtown and resale market. If you won't close in 1 month, you're out. So I was again facing the wall. I had to do it. Do or die situation. So downtown, I saw the young guys. I know some young guys. We were in one team. They were crushing it. I was, wow. I've seen their checks, how much they're receiving, and they're 22, 23 years old guys. And I was, oh my God, I'm 30 years old. And they're earning more than like top managers in Dubai. I said, what the hell? And this was my motivation. I mean, not only money, but seeing that coming from corporate job, knowing that every month you will receive your salary, certain, it's enough for you. You can pay rent, you can buy food, but yeah, I mean, it was kind of, salary is like in your comfort zone. It's like enough, that's it. And after seeing these young guys crushing it in downtown, in resale market, I was motivated. It was enough for me. I came to my wife and saying, hey, this is one guy, young guy, making that much money just like that. Yeah, it wasn't easy though. I had 1 month. I had to figure out rental. I had to figure out all the policy and procedures, how rental works, how to do the tenancy contract, EJRs, even connecting the DEVA. You have to do it like a rental agent. But back then, it was earning this 2,000 dirhams as a commission. It was for me, wow. It was genuine happiness. Because 9 months back, I couldn't even earn 1 dirhams. It was for me, wow. Then my wife pregnant. Then I need to close bigger deals. Meaning I need to start closing sales as well. So I proved myself to Springfield. I can do it. They did everything, all the paperworks and broker cards, and done. I start my journey. I start selling.
So you closed in your first month?
I closed in my first month.
What do you think happened that you managed to close your first deal in the first month? Because honestly speaking, it's quite rare on the market. What have you done that you managed to achieve that? Or was it just luck?
Actually, it was something extra I had to do. The first of all, for rental, there was one guy crushing the rental. I was, wow, and he always had the client with him. And he has all the inventories, but what I have to do? Okay, I know one thing. There is the owners renting it out by themselves through Dubizzle, rent by owner. I filtered downtown, and there was a couple of owners who were trying to rent themselves. I said, hey, I have a client. Send me the pictures. I got the pictures. I sent it to my colleague. Colleague said, so okay, I have a client for that. Done. Closed deal in one day.
This is a very good case, guys, where you can partner with somebody in your company in order to close the deal. And definitely it's a very cool approach that you try to find the owner who is already listing their property on the Dubizzle. So take a note. Even in sales, sometimes it's working very well. You have a property, you go to your colleagues and ask them if they have anybody to sell, or vice versa. Yeah. So how was your transition to the sales?
Well, sales was, again, I had to do it. My colleagues are crushing it. I had to think differently because I cannot compete with my colleague who has a good inventory and quite a lot of buyers. I had to come up with a different inventory in downtown. We were specializing in downtown. When you specialize, you know neighborhood well. And I had to choose specific building, and I choose Burj Al Najm, the low ticket. in downtown. So back then, with one bedroom, we were selling 650, 700 dirhams in downtown.
Wow.
So everyone is doing MR building. I need to stand out. And that time it was buyer's market. It was during pandemic. And the distressed deal was a big deal. And I had to come up with strategy that, okay, I have to have these best deals. So I figured out, I understood instinctively, I didn't know back then, okay, I need to do non-MR buildings like Damak, Upper Crest, Burj Al Najum, Damak Distinctions, and other non-MR buildings.
What is the logic behind it?
The logic behind is that they had the lowest price in the market. As an example, during pandemic, the prices for one bedroom, nice bedroom, 1 million dirhams you could get in the loft with the opera view, beautiful view, for 1 million. Right now, the value for 1.5 million dirhams, the similar unit. So, but mine used to be 700, 650, 700. Studios used to be 400, 450. So it's no-brainer that investor will pick it up. So I had the success. I become building specialist, Burj Al Najum. And that time, I sold the majority of the units. I sold in one building, in short of period of time, 7 units in one building in Burj Al Najum. So yeah, I mean, in secondary market, the good thing about is if you're becoming a specialist in the building, you become automatically the guy who has the best deals for the investors, for the buyers.
How did you approach a part where you built your portfolio on what you were working on?
You know, the beauty about secondary market is that Abdullah, my manager, yeah, that back then, he was asking us minimum having 30 listings in downtown. If you have 30 listings, you have a business. If you have below 30 listings, you don't have business, right? So you need to maintain these 30 listings as a best price in the market. That was back then how it used to work. Right now it's different. It's seller's market. It's different market. But having these 30 listings, making sure that you're in touch with the seller and having them understand the market situation and making the best price, it was the key success, because if you have those listings, inevitably you'll close. So for me, it's good for the kickstart for me. Back then, I didn't have any competition in those non-MR buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how I met these big companies who bought multiple for their portfolios for holiday home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whoever bought from me in 1 year, I sold like 21, 22 units.
Mm-hmm.
All of them, they made money. All of them.
So those like these big companies, they were the sellers or they were
buyers?
They were buyers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the one thing is that exclusive listings was very helpful for me in terms of commission as well, because the seller gives you for your service handling, and the buyer will give 2% as well. I mean, majority of them 2 to back then you need to also negotiate your commission. Here you need to work between buyer and seller, homeowner and investor. So
let's go through it. Like it's actually a good strategy that you're not focusing on the project that is very popular among the agents.
Yeah.
You're trying to find a niche with a specific area.
Mm-hmm.
How do you approach the owners?
Well, it's a very good question. We had the script at the beginning. It was like good streaks, very straight on point, basic, very basic, very straight on point. That's it. Do you want me to give an example?
No, not an example. Maybe there is something that you you saw that, I changed this, and that's why I managed to get that many units in this building.
Yes, we had this basic. well, the structure always has to be there, but you need to adapt your script. Depends on with whom you're talking. If you a guy who's aggressive in short sentence, you need to change your tonality. You need to change your sentence as well. If the guy is a little bit relaxed, you need to be also a little bit relaxed. And talking more it was very straight on point back then, because the market was different and the sellers wanted to really sell back then. Because the market uncertainty, some of them, they need to exit the market, and it was straight on point. Now, getting a listing is very tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's very tough now. Back then, we didn't have this new DLD system. It was very straightforward. The process was very simple. Right now, it's a bit with Form A, Form B, Form F, through online. Everything. Back then, it was very straightforward.
Were you present on each transaction, or you guys doing it through conveyancing company?
All ourselves, all the conveying, all the paperwork. Actually, I'm happy that we didn't even use the conveying company. This let me learn, let me understand the law, let me understand every clauses. What does it mean? You know, the best part, I'm very happy that I did secondary market, understanding between mortgage to mortgage process, mortgage to cash, cash to cash, understanding how the buyer or new homeowner feels when he's getting the loan. Yeah, when you're having 2 months sales process, which is mortgage to mortgage, sometimes you have to go deal with the bank yourself. But it gives you the holistic understanding. Right now, when I'm talking to a client, as a new client, he's buying an off-plan from the developer. I understand if tomorrow he needs the mortgage product, if he needs to sell, if there will be prospect. I can be effective consultant. I can give him a practical feedback and practical answers.
Okay, and what was your transition from the secondary to the primary, to the off-plan? Seems like you're focusing right now there, correct me if I'm wrong.
Actually, I never thought I'm gonna be. I thought I'm gonna be working only downtown, but circumstances again. Out of the surprise, the team had to pursue another adventure, or venture, let's say. They opened their own company because they're seeing the big success. We're closing, we're rocking.
So the team within the company opened another company?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Secondary market. So they left, but I stayed.
Mm-hmm.
Me and one lady, Samiha, we stayed. We were still continuing. But turns out that end of the day, I was alone. And guys, in secondary market, if you want to do in secondary market, team is very important. In secondary market, without a team, you cannot succeed.
I absolutely agree with you. And even if you don't have team inside the company, try to build it outside of the company.
Yeah, exactly. And off-plan, it's different. Off-plan, I found a lot of challenges transitioning to the off-plan. Sometimes I saw your podcast, you're saying off-plan is easier to start, but I respectively disagree with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's still tough.
Oh, of course it is tough.
Why?
But let's discuss it.
Yeah, we will discuss. What kind of difference I find is that there in primary market and off-plan, you need to build yourself. In secondary market, you have your listing. People will reach out to you, your specialists, right? In primary market, you need to build yourself. You need to become twice better in communication, twice better in persuasion, twice better building yourself, learning more. Because in an area specialist, about the area, that's it. You reach your limit. But Dubai market is evolving every day. Then it means you need to learn every day. You need to know whole market. where the Dubai is growing, what's the policy procedures, what's the regulations, what's this and that. I find that it's quite challenging, but I was a bit lucky. Because I was working in secondary market, I had already buyers.
Who made money, what is important.
Yeah, who made money, and I had this buyers overseas. I had people from overseas, they want to buy in secondary market, but they cannot. There is a challenge. I cannot say cannot, but
more difficult.
Difficult, challenging. Why? Because the processes are different for them. Just to buy from the resale market, because we have trustee office, they don't have escrow account, they don't have corporate account to accommodate international buyers to do the transfer ownership just like that. They have to be here, they need to do manager's check. To make a manager's check, they need to have a local bank.
Lots of issues, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of issues. Whereas the payment plan in primary market, payment plan, escrow account makes it very easy to them. That's why, no surprise, I think more than 70% of sales transactions are international investors in off-plan. Yeah.
So you said that the team left. When did you realize that you cannot continue with the secondary?
Because I'll tell you the amazing story. Through referral, I met an investor who had the portfolio in downtown. I visited each unit. They were amazing. They were well-chosen apartments. They made it vacant. The guy is very educated, but they had to liquidate. Unfortunately, there was amazing apartment. They had to liquidate. And I come to know this one after 6 months. It was in the market, but I come to know after 6 months. And one big agency, I cannot, of course, mention the name here. I cannot yet. I don't need to even.
No need to. If you want, you can. If you don't, no need.
Yeah, it was a big company. They're very aggressive. They're number one actually in secondary market. I think you know which company.
Yeah, I think it's all.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Then secondary, they're rocking.
Yeah.
That time I'm alone, and I quite had the exclusive, but they said, "Hey, I've been." The owner said, "Hey, I'm working with OSOP and OSOP. They're taking an exclusive, but they sold already few, but I need to sell it faster. But they're taking quite a long time since September." Back then it was already December. Yeah. And I said, okay, give me the exclusive, I'll do it. They said, hey, I see, I would love to. We clicked, I would love to, but I cannot risk it. I need to really sell it. So also OSOP and Springfield will sell this property. Great. I had to compete with a big company to sell exclusively 4 units. So we end up also selling 2. I end up selling alone 2 units, alone. And seeing this competition, because also has a big company, they have listing everywhere. If they have listing in a business bay, they can cross sell anytime downtown. If they have good listing and good buyer for Marina, they can cross sell the downtown as well. And alone, I don't have a team. What to do? I start calling freaking each agency. Hey, I have exclusive listing in downtown at this price, amazing units. And I end up selling faster. I mean, there was one unit, it was taking time to sell in Old Town in the highest floor because of the little bit smaller 2-bedroom layout, but the view was amazing. It was taking time, he needs to sell. I reach out all the off-plan agents, every agency. I have exclusive. Come.
How did you select them? Like you use the Telegram chats or
property finder.
So you see, you have a listing. Hey, bro, I have the same listing in the building.
Yeah. For example, Luxifolio. They also were focusing on downtown, Old Town.
Yes.
Calling them, hey, you're the area specialist as well, like me. I have exclusive. So this happened. I remember one agent brought the client. I need downtown. I have multiple options. I didn't show him the Old Town. I showed him different one. The lowest in Damak. price. I said, hey, I have something special to show you. You're an investor. He was Emirati. Yes, I'm an investor. You're looking for the best deal. Yes, I'm looking for the best deal. Great. I have to show you something. I took them from other location of downtown to the old town. They followed me. They came. I showed him. Vacant. You can start doing the rental. No brainer. Look at the view. Big privacy. Open view downtown. Amazing. Done, Adil. Yeah, very good. Deal done.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I like when you structure the deal, like not only like you get the call and you sold it, but there is a lot of work behind it.
I had to look. You're competing with the Allsop and Allsop. The best in the secondary market.
Yeah, they're incredible.
Yeah, they're incredible.
The structure there is very good.
I mean, of course, when you are competing with a big team and you're alone and you have exclusive and you don't, and they might end up selling if we wouldn't do extra work. If I just kept it in the listing, of course, also would sell it, but I had to do something extra. The seller, the owner, was super happy. We're still in good terms. He said, Adil, you made it happen. You sold it fast.
Mm-hmm. So, and this experience brought you to realization that you want to shift from secondary?
No, then I was set, look, it was the point where I cannot be alone. I cannot be alone. I need team, but building team again, we're gonna take a lot of time. And Springfield good at in developer sales, very good at it. And Farouk as well. He's my CEO, and he's rocking it in the social media. He's building personal brand. And I was thinking, okay, I need to grow. People might know me as an area specialist, but building the brand, people knowing me, I thought it's going to be a long-term game because I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm going to die as a realtor. So I thought, okay, it's a
time to open my YouTube course.
So I thought, okay, if I'm staying for long, it's not a risk. I'm not gonna leave if I will see some challenges in the future. I'm gonna die as a realtor. So I moved. That was my motives to move to off-plan, to build a brand, build a name, and working with the developers. The developers that always have investment products, big ticket products, full floors, full buildings, and I googled it. What the definition of the off-plan back then? Just was curious. I didn't have any idea what the off-plan game is, and they said off-plan is securing a future prime real estate, prime building, prime location with the expectation of certain capital appreciation. Okay. It means if you can, for example, secure in maritime city a seafront which is limited, you can secure a nice building with amazing view at the fraction of money, fraction of the price which in secondary market, yes, potentially you can have a good capital appreciation. And I thought, okay, where is the big money? Where's the serious money? Where's the serious people? Off-plan. All right. And we had few successful colleagues who were closing the full cluster of villas, townhouses for the investors. And we resolved it with very successfully, with the markup, because it was handing over and there was genuine demand for the ready townhouses. So I saw the potential with my eyes, how people can secure a property from the developer and then can resell it individually in the secondary market. Then I said, this is where I want to be.
Okay, you saw that people are making money over there. How did you enter the off-plan?
Well, my first deal in off-plan, very funny. I had a buyer. He wanted to buy, but he cannot buy. He's sitting in the Netherlands.
Okay.
I genuinely explained, look, the procedures in secondary are like this. Can you come for 2 weeks? And you need to manage this bag. You need to manage that. It's too much. I cannot do that. I don't have time. I said, why don't you explore off-plan? That back then I already started learning about off-plan in downtown, and it was W residences. I sent him the brochure. I sent him the 1 bedroom. It was few 1 bedroom left. This the view. I went to the sites. I showed the sites. This the view. He saw the renders through WhatsApp.
And he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
No trusty office.
Yeah. That's it. So time to time I'm sending the pictures of the progress of the construction. Yeah, he's happy. He said, look, W residence in downtown, it's no brainer. I mean,
is the progress of construction?
The progress construction is going on. They finished the foundation. They I saw the cranes. The structure is going up now.
It seems like for you, shift to the off-plan was just a shift from one product to another product.
Yeah.
You were keep on working with the same clients.
At the beginning, they helped me to start the off-plan with the same clients. However, when there is a limit, you need to generate new leads, generate new clients, prospect. That time, social media came along. Farouk was pushing try. I did it. It was horrible video. Oh my God.
What was horrible about it?
I mean, it's now it's easy to talk in front of the camera. But back then it was something embarrassing. It's like a dying, you know. But the push was actually, I had my colleague Ansap. He's brand new. He came. He not even didn't do calls. He's the was first pushing the Instagram reels. Voila, through the leads, he's closing multiple bulk deals from the social media.
Mm-hmm.
I said, hey, I was slowing down. I'm seeing my colleague doing. He's succeeding. And we were like close. He always used to support me as well. That's why working company is very beneficial. Your colleagues always support. They told me, hey, hire the videographer. Push.
Did that guy work with...
it's my colleague.
With his own videographer?
He had own videographer. He is the one who put me an idea. Hire. We had in the company. We can use from the company. But he said, hire your personal.
Mm-hmm.
And I hired
Which
the
market does he target? And what is his name? By some reason, I know Farouk and you from Springfield.
Yeah. He was focusing, but he stopped a bit.
He stopped a bit, okay.
But he's close big tickets.
Okay.
Through social medias.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, bum, we have to do it. He was very successful.
Okay.
He was actually pioneering.
Did you receive at that point leads for the offline from the company?
Yes, of course you receive, but the process of closing the deal from the leads is quite longer sometimes because you need to build the rapport. You know very well the conversion rate of the leads. Opposite the majority of my off-plan deals since then, after closing my own clients, own investors, I found since then I was been closing like 80% from my social media.
Yeah, it's way easier to work with these people when they are texting you and saying, help me.
Exactly, because they know you, they follow you, they see your stories, there's a report, you know that you're genuine, you're here, you actually showing your work, and they see you. And building a rapport is easier.
So, like the guy told you hire the videographer.
Yeah.
Videographer right now are very expensive, especially when they hear that you are working in the real estate. Like it's immediately
exactly
the price
I'm paying.
goes up.
I changed my videographer.
I saw several transitions, and just an observer, I want to check if I am right or not when it comes to it. But
I changed it.
I saw 3 teams with you.
Right now it's only 1.
I mean, but during the time there were 3.
There were 3. Yes. Right now I'm only one. I'm paying very generously, but he's doing an amazing job because.
Can you share with us what is your budget for the videographer?
15,000.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? I was struggling. 6-7 months. I didn't see any results.
While you were posting?
Yes. But still I was closing even though I had few followers. From the social media.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then this videographer came along. He said, you need to improve the quality. Back then the algorithm was a little bit different. They were focusing on more quality. We changed the quality. He helped me with the scripting, with the shooting, the how to say, how to look. He helped me a lot. He helped me with ideas, with the scriptings, with the shooting, and even editing himself. He average spends that back then when we start. He average spends for one reel 3 hours to produce one reels.
What was some of the advices that you received regarding scripting that improved your game?
Well, you have to do scripting. I was collaborating with the Money Dubai.
Yep.
They work with Nas Daily.
Yeah.
You know Nas Daily, yeah?
I know Nas Daily, I know Money Dubai, and I have seen you work there. I really liked it.
And the behind the scenes, how they work, it was crazy. We learned a lot from them. Scripting is important, to knowing where is A-roll, B-roll, where you have to focus, where you have to, in A-roll, show yourself speaking, and B-roll, where you need to emphasize. I mean, in every click, every 2-3 seconds video has to change, and it should be fast-paced and on point. This is what we learned, and this is what he taught me, and we just improved the quality. Bam, over the roof.
What was the improvement? Did you change the cameras? Did you change angles?
Not angles.
Or we're talking about dynamics and scripts?
Skills. You have to pay for the skills if you want good results. Because one person changed this videographer. He's loyal. We're very good in our relationship. Is very good. He's still loyal, and his skills helped me, actually.
So how would you define this? You said that you improved the quality, because there are a lot of guys who are watching this right now, and they are looking for somebody who will help them.
Yes.
And how could they understand that? This guy will provide me the quality.
Perfect.
Because quality is like a big bank of a lot of things.
Of course, I will be more specific. Guys, I try to edit my video myself from the beginning. It's a waste of time. Better do phone calling, call inbound leads. Don't edit yourself. Focus on sale. And the secondary, the quality. Quality is a big thing. I mean, I used to learn a lot from the YouTube how to improve. You can do that. But sometimes you can save your time just hiring a skillful 1 person, 2 person, whatever. But if you don't have a budget and you want to improve, right now the algorithm is favoring raw videos. Raw. As long as you can show your sincerity in a raw video and entertaining and engaging, doesn't matter. Even you have the best transition, your video gonna go viral.
By raw, do you mean where you touched less the editing part?
Yes. You're gonna see some of my video upcoming. We did it raw, really raw, where like reality show.
Mm-hmm.
You show that it's like, it shows you behind the scene, like raw, like not much editing, genuine emotions, universal ideas. This kind of wishes will resonate with the viewer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can still have a bad quality, but good raw and genuine and universal idea that will resonate with everyone. Your video will go viral.
Do we still pay attention to the script in these raw videos or no?
Yeah, Of course, every video you see this, how much do you pay for rent? Every video you see that is going viral, which is a raw, you say, how come they can go viral? It's all scripted. There is nothing that it's just happened. It's all scripted, thoughtfully planned, scripted. Everything is scripted.
And I remember one of the videos that really went viral is where you were asking in SLS regarding the rent.
Yeah, because it was trending.
Yeah.
Sometimes there is a trending, you need to take advantage, and it was a luck because the lady was really genuine and entertaining lady, the way she presents, and it was genuine, and it's resonated with the mass, and that's why it's gone viral, viral.
Okay, so somebody who is in the off plan right now, he doesn't have 15K to pay to somebody who will film him.
Yes.
Would you advise him to work with the old leads or incoming leads, or would you advise him to start shooting himself before he closes and then hire somebody?
Okay.
What will you do?
Guys, I would advise work on inbound leads. Company is qualifying and giving you on your plate to close this deal. And it's also important on selling approach, because having an inquiry from the Instagram, let's say, having a meeting the client, if you don't know how to approach the selling process, if you don't know about the market, you will fail anyway, because it's still a sales process. It will just help you to meet more clients, but still you need to go through the qualification, you need to go through the selling process, let's say. So selling skills is important, calling is important, social media as well. I mean, I feel like it's like your fingers. If you cannot succeed.
But at the beginning, would you pay attention to three of them equally?
Yes, equally. Because it's quite tough just relying. The result you'll get from it could be, I got results after 8-9 months. It's a lot to wait for many. So focus. You don't need to necessarily hire for 15,000. You might get in that point after some time, but the most important is just take your phone, start shooting raw videos. Just raw videos where you can capture emotions, some great idea, universal ideas.
We will look forward to your raw videos.
Yeah, you will see the raw videos. Now they're trending. People like to see genuine videos right now, not heavily selling. And majority of the selling videos they don't go viral.
Sale videos, yes, but I believe sales videos are the ones that attract the leads. There is an exposure and the leads in the content.
Great. At the same time, you should not forget about the outreach. The algorithms change. Even your followers sometimes won't see your video. So outreach is also very important. You might have 150 followers, but viewed could be 10,000, 5,000. So the algorithm always evolving. You need to adapt to algorithm.
How do you work with these leads? So somebody saw a reels, they text you in your DM. What is next? Or do you bring them to your WhatsApp directly?
I bring them direct to my WhatsApp. I book with them a Zoom call, face to face, and I'll go through the qualification process, selling process. I will tell them. I'll first build a report, and I will just genuinely let them know, hey, if you let me, the next step is we will discuss what you're exactly looking for, what kind of opportunities you're looking for, and after understanding your requirements, we will identify attractive options in the market. And the most important for you, if you're in Dubai, come see the site, come to see the show apartment, come to see the models to understand which is very important to you after identifying the opportunities. Then we will come up with a couple options. Then we will brainstorm together. Which one is the great fit for you? Would you oppose to this? Usually they say no. They will not say no. So then we will discuss their needs. They will discuss their budget. They will discuss the time frame. Some of them they are abroad. Some of them they want to come. Some of them they want to do just remotely.
Can you say that you have a Zoom with each and every client of yours?
Yeah, I do.
So basically, you jump from the WhatsApp. Let's have a Zoom.
No, I just ask timing. I mean, there could be different time zone. When is a good time to us to have a quick 10-minute Zoom call, just to discuss it, or just this is for me to understand better what you're exactly looking for, what kind of opportunity you're looking for.
How do you qualify the clients?
Well, while building the rapport, I tell them straight, look, I'm not sure yet that I can help you yet. But if you let me to ask certain questions to understand, are you eligible, and see your situation, what you're hoping to achieve, and see what the gaps looks like. Because sometimes finding the problem, what they want, is beneficial. Because I found majority of the international buyers, they don't know policy, procedures, laws. They think they can just come by in secondary market, you know. So
what are some of the questions can you share with us, like to qualify that you feel like, yeah, this guy is genuine, he's in the market, I will work? Because I assume you have a lot of inquiries.
Yes.
And you need to filter them.
Yes. I had instances, sometimes window shoppers, it's absolutely normal. There will be window shoppers, there will be unqualified leads, but qualifying is very important. They're good salespeople. I try to learn a lot, these skills. I pick the books. If you can see my audio book, it's like 20 books about selling skills. So I try
Which
to
one
learn.
had the biggest impact on you?
Persuasion IQ.
Persuasion IQ.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes just
Guys, whoever will share the stories of this workshop in record, no, not in record, right now, we will choose a winner for this book. I'm sure we can buy it. And keep it cool,
of
right?
course. So these are the books I do read.
Closer Survival Guide, 1 million followers, Psychology of bro. Exactly what to say for real estate agents. It's amazing book. And Chris Smith, how familiar are you with him?
Because I do research.
He has an incredible book, Conversion Code.
Wow, I need to pick this.
Everybody should listen to this.
Yes.
So this guy, Chris Smith, we're talking about the book, his latest book, Exactly What to Say for Real Estate Agents. But Chris Smith, basically, his business is he's providing marketing services to the real estate agents. And he teaches you how to work with the leads, that you need to call them fast in 3 minutes, that you need to do the follow-up, you need to do this, and that. And some of the best learning materials that online for me is from Tom Panes from Australia and from Chris Smith from States when it comes to the real estate. But yeah,
amazing.
whoever share this video in your stories, we will choose a winner somehow, and we will send you one of the books that we mentioned. You'll choose which one you prefer. And I'm sorry, can I ask Navarro? Can you give a voucher, please? Thank you. Yeah, books and it seems like you prefer to listen to them rather than reading.
I listen and I try to read as well.
Have you tried both?
I'm trying both now because.
No, I mean during reading to listen.
No. I try to read out loud because we need to improve our English pronunciations as well.
Bro, share with us. Like we are a country of expats.
Yeah, we're a country of expats. Our English is not perfect. That's why I take the book every day in the morning. I read out loud. I read the survival guide by Michael Waters, A Survival Guide of Real Estate. Incredible. He is a doctor of real estate. He teaches university, and he is, of course, a big person in Knight Frank.
Okay.
Yeah. So his book is very nice. He explains each market cycle, dynamic of Dubai real estate market. Because did you know that average market cycle, we had 2 market cycle. The pattern was 2, 3, 4 years in 2008, 2009, and 2008 global financial crisis, then 2014, right? So if you check the average pattern is only 3, 4 years in Dubai. People always ask, how long gonna last this cycle? Yeah, the market's going up. Understanding the past, you can at least give a better answer. Hey, it was pattern 3, 4 years. It could be the same, but a lot of things change. Market is different now after the COVID, so you can give a better. It doesn't mean gonna be crash tomorrow. It will take time. It will grow either 4 years average, but if you check global real estate market, the average market cycle is 8 years. So it could be even 8 years.
Yeah, and definitely nobody can predict.
But no one can predict.
Yeah. In the long term, real estate is definitely a very good investment that is keep on growing. Coming back to the client, you received the client, you had with him a Zoom, you offered him several options. He started to ghost you. How do you approach the follow-up?
Oh, there's 2 ways. If you try to call, he's not answering. Yeah. What you can do best, because he sees your messages, he say, hey, I tried to reach you a couple of times. I don't know, maybe you were abducted by aliens or you won $1 billion. This is my last attempt to reach you.
So you're making it in a joke like...
Not joke, little bit like, hey, because I don't want to... client will usually reply better because with the like emoji, hey, I was just busy. Yeah. Because it's a little sarcastic, but it works. Rather than being desperate, okay, I haven't heard, how are you? No.
Did you manage to close a deal after such sarcastic follow-up?
The response was very good.
Yeah.
With the emojis, sometimes clients don't send emojis. Yeah, the emoji, I was just busy. Yeah, we will come. Yeah, we will discuss. Yeah, I used this just yesterday. Was international client from Italy. She said, I'm busy. Keep saying busy. Okay. I said, great. She wasn't replying me. I said, hey, you won $1 billion lottery. I haven't heard from you. This is my last attempt to reach you. He said, hey, actually, I'm right now in Abu Dhabi. I said, great news. Let's catch up today at 6 p.m. Great.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah.
Do you put this leads automatically in the CRM, or you do it manually, or you don't do it at all? Well,
we do use CRM. CRM helps. Technology helps. I use it really. Naval taught me exclusively twice. Otherwise, I would not. He taught me to show me how it's beneficial. Now, while I'm calling, if sometimes there's like so many projects, sometimes we forget numbers. It's very, very easy. You put the filters, boom, you see the details, you're over the phone. You don't need to memorize. You can talk easily. And send what you said, you can send it as a sales offer. On top of it, I'm practicing now. I'm always improving my sales cycles. I'm always trying. I got the Dr. Anand's also training. I'm learning from him as well. And how it helps me a lot when the client's visiting my office is really nice. We have this technology screen. I put the really in front of the client. I say, hey, this is all the projects in Dubai. You can access in each one right now. Because why? Because if you read these books, the book, Selling is Human, he says that the sales process has been changed a lot. Now, because of the technology, the clients can access the same information you do. Back then, the sales process was different. Salespeople, we used to have the information. The buyer, usually they don't have the success. So they used to be dependent on real estate agents or sellers. Yeah. Now they can access to this information. Now the selling, when you're doing a sale in the sales cycle, it should be parallel system. Like, for example, when you're showing a presentation or showing some specification, you should be your clients should see what you see. Then it's because it shows you the transparency. Yeah, this from the same source what the clients see. This, I mean, from the Land department, the DXB Interact, it actually helps for the sales process. Now the sales cycles really changed. I mean, some sellers, some buyers are more educated, some investors more educated than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adel, what do you do in order to, first of all, I think each agent has this problem and he's facing this problem. What do you do in order to increase the ticket with of the leads that are coming to you?
Yes.
Do you work somehow on this, let's say, problem?
You mean to say how to increase the ticket size?
Yeah, like everybody wants to close bigger deals.
Okay.
There is a conception that from social media mainly you get like low ticket size. By the way, what is your average that you receive as a request?
Usually, I don't sell GVCR that much. Average is 2-3 million downtown price, business base.
This is 2-3 million inquiries from the
social media.
This is average.
It's average.
Oh, that's cool, because usually I hear like below 1 million.
There is. Look, GVC Arjan is performing well. There are two types of investors. One, they want long-term rental and high level of occupancy. It's great. But there are some who wants to maximize their return through short-term rental, business bay downtown, let's say. A different type of price. However, it depends from the client. Majority of the client, of course, prefers higher return, higher capital appreciation, so they go for the prime location. And prime location is performing very well in Dubai. I mean, grade A building, great location. It's easy to predict that capital appreciation.
Do you have your favorite luxury project in Dubai?
I do.
Which one is it?
Well, it might be good for me, but not sometimes for my clients. But my favorite as the good deal is St. Regis downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because you're surrounded by all Emaar buildings and address only, and it's like alienated building. For the whole downtown, you have one St. Regis. I mean, inside the Opera District, inside the boulevard. I mean, it's quite like monopolistic approach. Whoever bought, bravo. I sold it there actually.
What about even higher ticket than that?
What I closed in higher tickets?
No. Your project. Well, I'm trying to find out how. Do you do anything specific for projects that are above 30 million?
Yeah, I got your point. This is what my CEO always pushed.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like,
close 30 million, close 15 million.
Is there anything that you think might work in order to increase number of the leads for this level?
Perfect. A great question. I know you closed the whole building in Mohammed bin Rashid, not Mohammed bin Rashid, in Marina Yacht. Mina Rashid. You closed the building. What did you do? You had a certain of knowledge and prediction. Hey, this shortage of seafront, this Emaar community, and you knew that it could, selling a whole building, it's a good money to your investor. You would put your own money, right?
I did.
Yeah, you could even, you did, right? So you believed in this product, right? To sell a whole building. For example, by reading these books, understanding certain market situations, certain locations, educating yourself every day. I think when your skills up there, 30 million dirham skills, I think it will be easier. Because, for example, now I am understanding the market very well, and I want to sell a full building in specific areas because I believe, I know it's gonna make money, and I would even put my own money there if I had that much money. So I think first you need to believe on the product, what you're selling. If you want to sell a building, know that you would buy yourself this building. You would put your own money.
But is there any specific social media strategy to target this specific audience?
Well, actually...
Or your plan is like try to get as many as possible? There are...
outreach. Look, some of my clients came from the viral videos because what happens, they saw the project, cousin sends forwards to his brother, friend forwards to his friend. This is how deals come. Oh, my friend forwarded me this video. Tell me about this. When it goes rich, people will actually see you.
Mm-hmm.
And I do different types. I do video on those projects which I believe. And I am trying to answer your question, how to close through the social media. You never know. Because I'll tell you that Farouk had just one inquiry for the 30 million penthouse. He came, viewed, next day closed from social media. You never know who's seeing this video, who maybe his son or maybe someone forwarded this kind of video to someone that and could be a multimillionaire or billionaire. You never know.
Okay, and if you come back to your clients who are investors, what do you tell them when they ask you about predictions on the income, how much they can make on the project, what will be the rental income, etc.?
To answer them, it's quite easier because I know the rental dynamic. Let's say I know how they're performing. And majority of them, they say, hey, okay, it depends from the client. Some of them, they want, let's say, buy a full floor and they want to have a long-term lease and relax, consistent passive income. Some of them, they want to flip. Some of them want to resell. So you need to approach in different models. I'll say, hey, you want to flip it? According to you, how much return do you want to achieve?
100%.
100%. It's quite possible if you go through the return on equity model. It happened in the past in prime real estate, luxury property. Actually, seafront properties, they had 100% return on equity. Yeah? So I take them into a model of return equity. The developer will allow to resell in 30 or 40%. Well, if it's really rare, in high demand, there's so many variables, the branded, seafront, who's the developer, so many variables. I explained them. So you possibly can get 20, 25, up to the 30% return on investment, which is just putting, let's say, 30, 40% down payment. So return on equity is you can achieve.
What about if I'll tell you, look, I want to buy and sell it in 1 year time, or what can I get?
Yeah. Through the off plan, again, I'll go through the return on equity. You can get on your, whatever you invest, you can get a high return on your equity. But if you'll ask, hey, actually my time is like 6 months, I want to gamble, I'm a speculator, I stay away from them. So I had this kind of clients, hey, I want to make money in 3 months, 6 months, I want to just take profit. I say, I don't want to do this. Real estate is mid or long-term game. Majority of my buyers investors, they bought it in mid or long term. They bought it to rent it out. They bought to live there. Some of them they bought for the short-term rental. I haven't sold yet to the people who wants quick money. I stay away. My reputation is very important. I know it's possible. People did it. I know there are certain projects you can do that, but I prefer to stay away, because look, the market is good now. We never knew that COVID come. I explained them. 100% guarantee is not given, because I can give you the best reports, market projection, trends, right? Every company based on their projections, on the trends, on the reports, right? But you never know when is another COVID, another pandemic. So I explained them upfront. There's certain risk anyway.
Adel, another question regarding the social media. Well, apparently you have a favorite platform, which is Instagram.
Instagram and TikTok. Overall, I have like 160 followers in the platform.
In terms of the leads, which one performs better?
Instagram.
And what about shorts on YouTube? You're not using it?
I'm using it. In Instagram, you can build quite a community through stories. When you go to your Instagram, what do you check for? Stories. So what I learned, I'm building my habit, guys. Even though you have 1,200, let's say 100, 200, even 1,000 followers, make a habit making a video, stories. Every interesting stories, views, apartments, anything that you see that could be a nice story, put out there. People engage. Now, Instagram is prioritizing engagement. I'll tell you one tip, $1 million tip, guys. If you have 1,000 followers, it's for you. If video content is a king, engagement is a queen. If you have 1,000 followers and you want to grow in the social media, any video content creator who has like crazy videos, viral videos, just go and comment in their comments. Put your thoughts out there. People like your comments. People reply. When they see nice comment, guess what they do? They go to your profile. Right? So tomorrow, for example, if you do a nice content, I will comment. So people who watching your video, your potential client also see your someone else comments, and they will check who's commenting that, and the potential they can follow you as well.
It's like stealing a little bit of attention.
As a queen, so you have a good knowledge if you're understanding the topic. For example, I receive a lot of comments. Some of the comments I see in my viral videos has 1,000 likes.
Wow. 10% of them must probably clicked on the account as well.
Exactly. So you can do that, but it's hard work. You need to pay. You need to make stories to talk about in the stories about yourself, about videos, and interesting things. You need to comment. Then algorithm will think, okay, this guy is serious. It's engaging. Something going on. It will pick up. For example, in viral videos, right, about the real estate. Great, the niche is real estate. Okay. And algorithm will learn about you. Once they will understand your niche, then when you upload your video, algorithm is warmed up and will push your video.
Adel, what about long-term, form videos on YouTube?
I wanted to start, however, I asked my Farouk, my CEO, he is the king now in the YouTube space. He said it worth it. It's a very long-term game. The video can be the years and you still can receive inquiries. However, it won't be fast. It will take time. You will receive a couple of inquiries. but those inquiries will be legit, nice inquiries, but you won't receive as many as TikTok or Instagram.
Okay, so your focus will
focus on the short forms. I mean, YouTube, inshallah, but not now. Now it's building my brand, building my skills. I believe you will get a big commission if your skill set is there. I mean, I don't think so. You cannot just be an average real estate agent and have a big ticket commissions.
Bro, happens.
It happens. It's a luck. But usually I'm not that lucky. I never won. I never won lottery. I never won lottery. So what I only know is you can create a luck through your hard work. And I believe, I mean, if you're skillful and you know what you're talking about, you know that your selling approach is good, you know how to handle the clients will come. Because you will, for example, I want the 30, 100 million deals, but I will have only one chance that big investor will buy 100 million. One chance. But I believe whatever you do today, it will prepare for that moment. So this is my hope. I know that I'm doing today something. It's preparing for something big.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. And I've been witness of many stories.
And guys, I know you, sorry for interrupting. Guys, I know that you are out there struggling. It's competitive market. I've been there. I couldn't earn 1 dirham for 9 months. Yeah? I've been there and my wife became pregnant. And I was scared for the future. I was scared. You know, the bills from hospital, it's, you have to close. These diapers are expensive. I know what you're feeling. If I knew this industry, I never knew about this industry, guys. I've been a corporate nice guy. But if I knew in my early 20s, I would start earlier. I would even sleep on the street, but I would keep continuing. In my early 20s. In early 20s, you don't need anything.
Yeah,
you don't need anything. For me, I need it. Yeah, so you guys, you can only stay if you know what you're doing and you like what you're doing, because it's so draining emotionally. If you're just starting, I remember working 16 hours. 16 hours I used to work. I used to call minimum 300, 400 cold calling a day. 300, 400 every day. You stand, I never used to sit. While calling, don't sit. Stand, walk, smile. And other end of the call, a person can feel your vibe, your tone, your smile. I used to never sit. I used to call, smile in every, but these callings are draining. But I have to pay, I need to buy diapers, so I don't have choice.
Yeah, it helps a lot in sales. Brother, let's wrap it up on this. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. I'm sure, guys, you took some important notes. Take in consideration, and don't forget to take actions as well based on the information that you received today. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you in the next workshop. Brother, thank you.
Thank you. Amazing.